And for the final round of Dapper on a Friday night, in finals we have our UP Luffy player back at it again, and Emu for their third appearance on camera tonight.
The triple.
The triple. UP with their second. Players fist bump, and we're off to the races. Emu player is on the play curve, so it looks like the UP won the die roll. We're gonna make the Emu player work for it.
And it doesn't stop the searching.
Nope. Never does. Emu is the most consistent deck in the format for a reason.
Yeah, it's interesting having the leader effect just turn off the 9 cost Mihawks in this matchup.
No turn one play from the Luffy player. To be fair,
Yeah.
not many.
Here we're just hoping to keep searching. Just keep going. Fill that graveyard. The quicker we become an aggressive 6K, the better. Or swing 8. Alright, alright.
Okay, I mean, no pressure. Or Dawn has been rested. Dawn out active.
It's not Nami. It's a trick.
You like this bunk bed? I will say I do recall what this question was here. This was, he's like, isn't that the altar? I'm like, yeah. He's like, from EB4? He's like, you just casually dropping big money on me here? I'm like, what? Oh, flash on the camera.
Nice. A lot of defense.
I want to actually go back. I want to take a moment here and actually pause because this is a great moment to like look at where the Emu is in this position. Okay. Current spot, we see 10 drop Elder, Jupiter, 2K, Saturn, 4K event, and 2 of the Garps. Okay. Cool.
That card event is so interesting.
Yeah. To be fair, that's probably the only 2 on the list right there in hand.
Yeah. We can just slowly get rid of him, hopefully.
I do think that's probably the main idea.
Searching. Wonder what you're looking for here.
I think the best. So in this matchup, you're gonna want to just like set up your board and then do the whole like Jupiter thing, right? Where you Jupiter pressure, next turn swing again, Elder, get your cycle going. So we're just looking for like more searchers here. We're looking for more work read. Just make sure we have a Jupiter. We only really need the one to like do the turn. Early little swings are fine for sure, but making sure we like double body when we can to like set up the Jupiter pressure turn. Like I wouldn't equip a Dawn and swing Saturn here. I'd wait because you want to make the value of it.
They can't. They just played it. But they could have swung 7.
Oh yeah. I mean, like next turn, I likely won't swing with it. We're non-rested. Bonk clay number 2.
Another one.
And we have successfully ramped twice. And probably the most efficient variant of ramp you probably can ask for when you're playing UP is just doing bonk clay. Because it's a body on board that can do some pressure, gets swung at normally back. And then you can just discard the It's to Die fours with your giants.
Blue-purple's pretty heavy on the starving train right now.
Yeah.
Just leaving 4 casual Dawn up.
Nothing better to do. No? Are we on... What turn? We are on 7 Dawn?
Yes.
I do think this is a weird turn where you are supposed to... You're definitely supposed to double body this turn. If you can. So we're Marsing, discard, pop.
Dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice. Which alt-art would you like to kill? Ooh, not another body here. Was there a body in hand there? There
Not
wasn't.
sure.
If I remember right. Wait, there was a second Saturn, I remember. I thought. Another Saturn here would have been nice just to develop the pressure.
Yeah, I agree.
If you have that like triple body turn and then the turn after you're able to drop Peter, it's pretty nasty.
Having some discussions.
Yeah, but looks like there's some discussion over like the searches and the picks here and what to do. I do remember part of this discussion here a little bit, mostly just discussing over like pressure on the board and like when to put bodies out and how to pressure UP. The Emu player here on the right was still learning to like master the deck, so they're trying to make sure to be good with their matchups and learn things. And the UP player is happily teaching, giving me some extra notes on things, how to beat them.
How kind.
It's locals. They don't care. Locals are for fun. Show off their pretty decks. Have some fun games. It is nice that Fridays have been really full. This was, I think, a 16-player event on this Friday. The previous week was a 20-player. So we've been having a good showing. Gives us lots of rounds of play and lots of good action. Nice diversity of decks, too. I've been seeing a wide range. Though we've been seeing a lot of Emu and Luffy on camera, there was a wide range of decks present. There were Laws, Mihawks, Zoro. Oh my gosh, there was Kids, Yellow. I'm trying to think if there's any other weird ones that night. No one was on Kaido, I don't think, that night. But gear second to hand. I think the cards were topped. I like didn't pay attention for a split second. We'll know very quickly.
Me.
Because if 9 Dawn gets tapped, we'll know. No? 9 Dawn is being separated. No, that is not Sanji. That's just Luffy.
Obviously not ideally what we're looking for, but
No, that is
still
not.
pressure.
It is something at least. Once
Yeah,
again,
it's a
not a
little bit
manga. Disappointing.
It's a little bit sad for the blue-purple because
And
they
no
don't even get to
swings.
use the rush right now. Yeah, they're just gonna keep holding for now.
Do you think that's correct, or do you think they're supposed to start swinging at that point?
I'm not sure. It probably depends on how crazy defensive your hand is and if you think you can keep building a board, but I feel like if I was in their position and I didn't get to Sanji into another body that turn, it's looking kind of rough to get a wide board of pressure for the late game.
Yeah. I do think, looking at this position, the Luffy player probably should have just swung 6-10 there. And just been like, start giving me cards.
Yeah, even
Knowing
like
that you just have to hope that the next turn you get to Sanji and to Roger. Because now you're about to be pressured.
I agree. And they might have wanted to swing at least something into the 4-cost body too. That would have been one less to your life.
Yeah, it's probably incorrect. Given the turn that we're not Rogering, it's probably best to just swing everything. And make them like swing a board, hopefully. I think we're just discussing like pressure here and whether the swing out should go. So the big question here is like, does Mars and Saturn swing here, or do you just wait to swing everything and then next turn do it all? But you can swing 2 on the left here.
Yeah, it's an interesting question that only really Emu gets to ask because their stuff can't be removed.
Right.
Yeah.
There's an argument. I don't think it's wrong either way if the Emu player wants to swing 2 of their bodies here. and just say you have to kill my bodies on the board anyways. Hold up 1 Dawn. Just swing 6 with leader, swing 7/7 board, hold up 1 Dawn. I kind of like that as free emo at least. I don't mind it honestly. Just pressuring here. Luffy player probably has to give the counter too. Yep.
Yeah, I'm curious how close
Nope, emo player is deciding to wait. Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
They're gonna do the full pressure next turn.
Yeah,
1K
I think
to
the
hand
big
and bottom. Ooh, that's rough.
Yeah, I think the big downside of waiting here is your opponent can just say, I'm going to hold up a bunch of Dom this turn then. And sort of counteract that. But that means they're also not building a big board.
Oh, well, there's Roger, though.
Yeah, or they play a Roger and become an 8k into your 7s.
Yeah, but at least you can equip a Dawn and make all the 7s swing.
Sure.
But go again. See, this go at least... I don't know about this go either.
Yeah, might be waiting a little too long.
Yeah, it might be a little too much weight here. 100% should be like probably swinging once again full board. This feels like a weird turn not to, because your bottom play is going to automatically get popped by Mars.
Yeah.
I don't know what this UP player is thinking.
They're too busy looking at all their shiny cards.
Yeah, the foils were distracting them.
Yeah.
Oh!
Okay. So he doesn't have...
He doesn't have the Elder. He just played out a raw Mars.
I feel like that makes some of it make more sense. You know, if you don't have the Elder here, then you don't want to just give up your whole board for nothing.
Yeah, you wouldn't swing that whole board. You'd wait another turn to try to maybe find it the turn after and rotate to it.
Yeah, I guess one of the upsides is starving, right? Sometimes they just don't see the 10 drop.
Yep, that is, I guess, the upside here, right? No triggers out of life or anything, or a chance to see it. It could just be hiding in there.
All 4 of them stacked right in that life.
For those curious at home, though, Bond Clay alt arts are currently $165.
My gosh.
Surprisingly, the only expensive alt art from that set.
For good reason, you know.
Facts.
Bond Clay is super cool.
Bond Clay is the best. We got 9
It's not
coming in.
Yeah.
Gear second being used. Once again, a go is done. There's a lot of nothing happening here.
Yeah, you guys have been staring at each other all day.
There's just been, you and UP are just staring at each other going, one of us will start swinging at each other. Eventually.
See, maybe we finally can set up a Sanji turn here.
I don't believe so. I remember that, I believe this search was very awkward. I can see the look already. There's a Uzohachi and it looks like 2 Gum Gum Giants in the top 5. And there's, I can't tell what else is in it. It doesn't seem to be a Roger though, because Roger doesn't have any foil.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of manga white in there.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of shiny girls. Yep, a Mihawk and a Zora. Oh, that's a rough one. So this decision is, do you keep the top because there's another giant and you think you need it? But if you don't, you just grab a giant and you bottom deck it, which is what UP does.
So they
And that draw
hopefully-
for turn, yep, there's a Sanji in hand now.
Oh, that's funny.
I believe the draw for last turn after bottom decking was the Roger as well. So just some unfortunate draws from the Luffy player right now. And we are Namiing into Sanji Roger. Well, we found him, boys.
The slap on top of the deck. Go back there, I guess, for next turn.
I believe
Let's
there's
see
a
if we're
thought here. 1 second. I believe there's like there's a discussion here. I remember, and then a decision is made to just say F it to 2 cards.
Get rid of these 2 red rocks.
Yep, to the bottom of the deck.
See you later.
Yep. Those were useless. So, well, this is an awkward spot. No Rogering this turn. No 9-drop Sanjiing this turn. And I think this game is pretty over for the Luffy player. Given, I feel like it's weird. I would say there should have been swings for like 2 turns in a row earlier, and then now 3 turns essentially. But would they have even been worth it? Like, seeing as the Emu player didn't Elder.
Yeah, both players just having odd games for sure. But 4 Dawn set aside usually means something scary's coming. But maybe they just drew it. Maybe they drew it off that one.
Also, for people at home, when you do these swings, put your Dawn standing face up. It doesn't actually need to be tapped with the characters.
Yeah, it definitely can make it a little confusing.
Just because for the definition of the game, there is 3 states of Dawn. There is active, there is rested, and there is attached. Attached does not need to be rested. It just is
but
attached.
It can be.
It can be. Also rested
And it will.
And there is a defined difference of those, and you want the visual look to look different, so you know you attach an active Dawn rather than attaching a rested Dawn.
Yeah. I think Krieg, there might be a card where that matters.
Yeah, maybe.
I think. Because he can put the Dawn.
Nope, and here comes Giant. Discarding.
I'm assuming the Mihawk that is not going to do anything this game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Draw 2. I see another Sanji and an Otama. 1k given. Hey, there it is. Emu is actually playing the game. I think
and we get to
finally gonna get to as well, right before they die.
You know, just goes to show that Emu is good. Sorry.
It shows the girl that even the most consistent deck in the world can still miss its 10 drop on curve.
Yeah, I'd kind of be interested to look back. I know, like, one of my follies playing Emu is, like, I won't cycle some turns, even because I feel like I have it all and everything I need. But, like, sometimes you need to keep digging. Yeah.
Right, you just need to find something. Okay, so Emu player is figuring out what they are searching for.
Yep.
Yep, and we switch to the other side. Usohachi to hand. Rearrange.
Do you have a Sanji now, if I remember?
Yep, top, draw. Are we Sanji? Yeah, play this like Sanji Roger. Nope, we're just raw Roger.
But
yeah, that Roger was known in hand too because we put it back on top with a Nami. No, we put those. Yeah, we knew it earlier because we drew it off a Nami and then we put red rocks on the bottom. Yeah, this should have just happened sooner. I think had swings come out of the Luffy player on the left earlier, there was a chance that this may have just been lethal at this point.
Yeah, I think too, like, obviously the blue-purple doesn't know, but opponent missing their 10 drop, they would have been, blue-purple would have been way ahead by now.
Yeah. Obscenely far ahead, just... that right there is just explaining, I know what this pointing is. This is don't cycle the Mare Joie for leader effect. Just do your swings on board, cycle one of the characters, and then when you're gonna do the 10 Elder, you just discard the Mare Joie.
Yeah.
And you get yourself an extra card draw along the way this way.
Yep.
And here comes Death by 1,000 cuts.
8.
I don't believe this is Death yet, but it is soon.
9. Got another 2K over there.
I believe there's not. I feel like this is a...
Ooh. Just gonna take
Going
it.
down.
Oh look, I know that guy.
That's the hands of blue right there.
I think by this point there's probably like 12 people around this game. All talking.
Yeah, there's a little bit of discussion points happening here. The Elder Ring.
Search up an event. See it. See that +4 right off the top?
Cool. There's Elder.
It's always there. Come on. There it is. Oh, they're not taking it. Alright.
They probably should at this point, just because the only way they probably lose, but...
They got other plans. They maybe have...
Well, to be fair, actually, no. It's probably correct, because you probably need to have one more turn of, like, killing, right?
Yeah, I can
You
see
probably
that.
need to Elder one more turn. Though, you almost better just to have, like, a horse in hand, just, like, throw out.
You're at a really healthy life total still.
Yeah,
You're probably not about to be, but...
Okay, we got Eat Life coming in. UP's gianting it, discarding a Sanji. And with that leader effect.
Yeah, they could have swung 8 again. That would have been funny.
Probably holding events just to make sure.
Yeah. I guess you could double Usohachi? Maybe? No, only works for 1.
Your second, thanks to the top.
Let's see another Roger.
That's what it looks like. Yep. Just hard play Roger 3 turns in a row.
Well, the horse is definitely dead.
Yeah, that horse is getting trampled over. And here comes all 10k bodies.
Why don't
Let's
you
just take
go to
this all,
0?
right?
Yeah.
Like, and
Go
then
to
just
0
kill.
with kill.
Sure, counter out.
Yeah, it works just as well.
I would imagine UP
Do
the
they
is
have-
dead here.
How many cards do they have? 4?
Plenty.
No, I'm
Oh,
talking
sorry.
about-
I was talking about he was trash
Oh yeah, they got 10.
for the +1. Looks like 4 or 5. Hard to tell. The hand's not set down proper.
Yeah, it's interesting. Just go 17.
Yeah, looks like about 5.
Pushes through a lot. Or you could split.
You
do a
definitely want
bunch
to
of
split,
8.
right? You want to go 8, 8, 8, 8, and then 2. You can go like 5 8s this turn, like committing 6 Dawn.
Yeah, you can do like
And then
4 8s
And you can do
then
another one from the stage plus another one for another horse. So you can technically go 6/8s here.
I don't think you need that, right? 4, 8, 8, 8, 8, 6 on hand, 12. 8, 8, 8, 12. Be pretty good.
Trying to be the most efficient.
8, 12.
I can do that. Just triple 8, 12. The problem is, 12 is like almost like a free giant into a 1K.
Nah, quadruple 8, 12. That goes hard, dude.
That was a quadruple 8, 12?
Yeah, man.
Why wouldn't you do triple? I think you're better to go like triple 8 into 14.
Yeah, either way.
Because then you're asking for like giant 2-1 or giant giant or giant tier 2, so it's like 2 events burned at least, and then the triple 8s hopefully burned whatever's left.
Yeah, it definitely depends on the hand size of blue purple. If it's 4, I think they're just dead.
It definitely feels
bunch
like
of
it's
8.
5. There looks like a lot of math being done by the tables here.
Yeah, everybody's thinking.
Okay, we got the first 9.
That'll absorb a 2. Oh, plus 3. Yeah, so 9. I feel like we're kind of just giving up free counter, but do another one. Another 8 this time.
Another
now.
1K.
Now they're at 1 or 2 cards here. I
Alright.
can't tell.
2 cards left in hand, 100%.
Okay, so
I
2.
believe this is where a giant has to happen.
Yeah. A giant, and then they have to beat 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
1. So they had 3 cards left in hand there still. So they had a 6-card hand, by the way.
Yeah, so it's possible. We got two
So now here
2Ks.
comes. This is your line, right? So it's like. It's,
It would be
it
plus
was
1.
supposed to be 12 here at the end, but it's 11 instead. Two 1Ks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that's.
And this is where the discussion is, and I see them having it here, where should this swing have been gear second out of hand, and rather it should have been the giant right here used. And then you can hold the gear second for that last swing.
Sure.
But then you still die because the idea is the 1Ks are having to give out somewhere else. So.
Yep.
Unfortunately, UP Luffy player just did not have enough there, and Emu, even with the awkward hand, was able to get there. Great Friday night. Emu going undefeated once again.
I say it's fortunate. GG's.
Fortunate. Luffy power here, man. Luffy power.
We stand Luffy in this house.
Yeah.